This
I am
conference will now be
starting
recorded.
recording. Actually, let me ask you that again. Melissa, do you give me permission to record this video and to share it on social media?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, well, good morning to Melissa Sutton, my favorite travel agent of all time. Yeah, so excited you're here with us this morning. So, Melissa, I wanted to try to do something for the community and try to do something for small businesses
Right.
here and across the world. I had an interview this morning, actually, my first interview of the day within a lady from Ireland. So I posted
Wow.
that to
Okay.
my Facebook page already. So you'll have to check that out. Very inspirational, very cool lady.
Oh, good.
So that was really fun. I haven't given a shout out to how I even knew this gal or got introduced to this gal was thank you to Liz Goodman here in Sioux Falls, who has a Facebook group called the Fierce Movement. So Melissa, if you haven't checked out that group, it's an awesome group. There's over 1,200 members in the group. And
Okay.
it's an awesome way for you. It's a great platform for you to be able to talk about your business and you as a
Yeah.
woman and empowerment and all of that. So
Nice.
something to definitely check out
Okay.
when you have a minute. So thank you to Liz Goodman for creating that platform for all of us small business owners.
Perfect.
Melissa, I want you, if you would, please tell us who you are and what you do and how long you've been doing it for.
Sure. My name's Melissa Sutton, and I'm the owner of Up and Away Travels in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I've been in business for 5 years. I've been a travel agent a little bit over 10 years, and I completely love what I do. No matter if it's just helping someone with a flight or doing a full destination wedding, I love every aspect of it.
Yes, yes. And Melissa has been my travel agent now, thanks to a friend of mine referring me to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been awesome. You have given us such amazing experiences.
So happy to
And
help.
most importantly, Melissa, I would say that your customer service is also just as amazing, if not better,
Oh, thank
than what we could possibly expect. I will tell you, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, Melissa, that hey, you can just go to Costco and
Yeah.
purchase a
Right.
vacation.
They have a travel agent, sort of. They have a travel department. Yeah.
Right. And I have been, other people have said, why do you go through a travel agent? What is the point? Why would you spend that extra money? Okay, first of all, it's never cost me any more than it would had I gone to Costco. The second thing,
Exactly. It shouldn't be expensive to use a travel agent. If it's
exactly.
expensive, no one would do it. But yeah, my service fee, as you know, is $25 a person once you book your trip. And that's if you and I talk twice or 20 times for 1 month or 12 months. That's all I'm ever going to charge.
Yep, exactly. And I don't know how Costco works as far as payments, but it's always been nice that you're able to allow half of the payment up front and then
Right.
half of the payment maybe a couple, months later. I don't know
Right.
if Costco offers those kind of payment
I don't
options.
know. I'm not sure, but people talk to me, well, I found it on Expedia or I found it on this one or this one. But for those, you have to pay it upfront, all in full, right that minute. Whereas with
Exactly.
most of the vendors that I use to book travel, they'll let you book with a reasonable deposit, and then you can just make payments on it up until, depending on the company, 45 to 30 days before you go, which,
Right.
most people think they can't afford to travel, but you can. It's just, plan it out and have, 5, 6, 7 months to make payments on it that fit your budget, and everybody really can travel.
Yeah, yeah. So that's awesome. I'm glad that we talked about that because I think that does scare a lot of people from travel
It
is
does.
I
Yeah.
don't have this much money all at one time. So
Right. Well, like
that's
I don't have $4 or $5,000 laying around at any given time. So
yeah,
when I
exactly.
travel myself, I do the exact same thing.
Good to know. Okay, so my next question, and this is the big question that all of our viewers are going to want to know about, Melissa,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you've been asked this 100,000 times or more,
Probably.
is what is going on in the travel industry right now, and how has it or how is it impacting your business?
Right. This is unprecedented. I wasn't a travel agent during 9/11, but I'm hearing from a lot of other agents that this is probably worse than what travel happened during 9/11. Um, yeah, so what's happening right now is everybody's canceling their trips, which is very reasonable thing to do. But the nice thing is the respectable vendors that I use, Delta Vacations, FunJet Vacations, United Vacations, the cruise lines, they all have policies in place to protect the customers because this is nothing that anybody did. It's just the situation. So, for example, Delta Vacations, what I can do is they've set it up online to where I can pretty much self-serve what I need with other, I don't have to stay on hold for hours and hours. I can cancel a client's trip. They'll email me that they got that. They're going to send me a voucher for the full amount of the client's vacation. And, usually if you have trip insurance, which is a great thing, but usually if you have trip insurance and you cancel a trip on normal circumstances, you lose the cost of the trip insurance, just like you would with your car insurance premium, and then you get the rest of it back. With this situation, most companies are offering you the full value of what you've booked, including the cost of the trip insurance. We get a voucher and then we just rebook your trip at a better time. So they're being amazing about it. It's really
Okay,
making my job easier, and it should make customers, sleep a little better at night.
sure. So, Melissa, have you found that most of the companies that you work with then are offering a voucher, or are people able to get their cash back?
It's a little different depending on the company. I think Delta Vacations, if you just wanted to cancel and get your money back, I think there's a policy in place for that. Others, and I won't mention them because I don't like to negative talk anybody. Others are still charging big fees to cancel and get money back. They want you to rebook, so they're making it a little more difficult. But there's always ways to work around that, and I'll always fight for my customers if that's the situation.
Okay, very good to know. That's great information, Melissa. And I will say that Melissa is a fighter, and she will fight for you to get the very best vacation, the very best deal. She will try to get you upgraded rooms,
I
if
do.
all possible. She even one time, after having to, for me, having to last minute change flights because
Hmm.
I had a death in my family,
Yeah,
she was able to actually get me a first class ticket. And, that was amazing. It didn't cost me, very much extra to do that. I think it was
right,
just the travel change fee,
right.
if I'm saying that terminology correct.
You are, you did
Um,
that great.
okay. And it was kind of funny, as you're going through a death and those kinds of things, nothing seems funny. But I remember getting on that plane to come home to Sioux Falls and being able to board first because I was in first class.
Right.
And Cullen and Allie, my husband and my 18-year-old now, them walking by me, and I said, "Enjoy your trip, peasants." Oh my gosh, they didn't think that was very funny. I thought it was very hilarious.
I thought it was funny, but
Right. Nobody in first class thought it was funny either.
I've had that happen
That's
on one of our last trips. They had one upgrade between two of us, me and my husband, and he's like, "Go ahead and take it." So I'm in
okay.
first class, and he's back in Comfort Plus. He didn't fly shabby, but it's
Sure.
still pretty funny. Bye, honey, I love you. You know.
That's awesome. Okay, so Melissa, tell me about you specifically in your business. Are people still booking? Are they still wanting to travel? Has your business continued upward, downward? Where are you at?
Well, at the moment, like any trips I had last week, next week, and pretty much through April, they've all had to cancel, but they're all going to rebook. So that helps them, it helps me, and then we're all going to be okay. I am booking travel for, late to midsummer into September into October even, because
Oh,
the world is going to get back to normal. It's going to be kind of scary for a little bit, but then it is going to get back to normal. And one
right.
thing I've noticed already is just looking at prices like for July, August, September, the prices are crazy stupid cheap right now, to where I was finding a trip for a family of 4 to Cancun in September for like $900 a person to a beautiful all-inclusive, and that's ridiculous. So there's
Wow.
even some better ones out there too. So
Wow.
yeah, it's gonna come back. One thing we've always learned in travel, recession, whatever's going on, people are always going to travel. You're always going to have weddings. You're always going to have go for that special birthday. You're always going to have an anniversary. And once this is all done and everybody's so sick of being cooped up and feeling all of this pressure, they're going to want to go someplace,
Sure.
and I'll be there to help them. And right now, prices are still really good. And what I've been telling people is if this goes on a really long time, those policies of protection will still be in place. So right now I'm booking a trip for September for 4 friends that are going to Mexico. If in September it's still insane, we'll pick their trip up, we'll move it over and put it down again. So they're
Okay.
protected.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, Melissa. I'm glad that you are still working and still
Yeah,
being successful in your small business. It sounds like you and your husband are very healthy
yeah,
right
we're all
now.
fine. We're all fine.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Melissa, can you tell everybody how they can find you on Facebook, email, your website, phone
Oh,
number?
sure. Now, my company is Up and Away Travels. So it's the word up, the letter N, the word away, the word travels with an S.com. And you can find us on Facebook, Up and Away Travels. That's our website a second ago. My phone number is 605-988-4288. And my email is melissa@upandawaytravels.com. I pretty much work 7 days a week. I'm self-employed. I always tease and say that my work hours are, yes, how can I help you? Anything I
That's
can do to
exactly
help.
right. I feel the
Yeah,
same way in real estate, for sure. Yeah,
yep.
you are always on call. You're a counselor.
I've been doing a lot of counseling lately.
Yes, you're wearing many hats, I'm sure.
Mhm.
So anyway, Melissa, thank you so much for taking this time this morning. I'm excited to talk, or have been excited to talk to you to share your business
Thank you.
with our viewers and other people across the country. And I really wish that you and Dwayne and your family stay safe and stay healthy, and your business continues to go up, up, and away.
That was very clever, Regan.
I know, I like that too.
Thank you. Wish the same for you. Everybody just stay safe, stay calm. It's going to be okay.
Absolutely. Okay, thanks, Melissa. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, goodbye.